hopefully we've proved in the last 15 years that we build things properly with proper foundations with young players from the academy. That's the basis that the club should be built on. And then it takes a bit longer, but then you get players coming through that know the club, that know how you want to play, and then you get them in your first team and we get them out there.
I think that'd be quite a fillip for the under-18s boys listening to this, wouldn't it?
If they're good enough, that's one thing we have done. We put Mason Bennett in. He made his debut at Middlesbrough when he was 15 years old at Derby, and he's been in around the first team now for a couple of seasons. And Will Hughes at 17. If we think they're good enough, we'll give them a chance.
Will Hughes was very prominent when the England under-21s played here a few weeks ago. Again, that gives everybody hope of a game. It's a clean slate, isn't it? A lot of managers say that, but it's a clean slate for them to impress.
Completely, and there has to be a pathway as well from the academy through to the first team. It's important that we demonstrate that, and we did a tough time attracting players because it had been neglected at Derby 4 or 5 years ago, and now it's almost self-recruiting. Because we get parents coming to us, or we had parents coming to us saying we want our child to come to Derby because we know that if they'll get into the first team if they're good enough, and that's the sort of ethos that we want here.
And it won't have been lost on you the amount of academy players that have gone on from Sheffield United. There's 2 in the England team now.
Yeah, and that's fine. You either produce them hopefully to benefit yourselves in the first team, if not to be sold as assets, and then you go and strengthen the team elsewhere.